For today's video, we have the round 21 review for Supercoach 2021. Bit late because of the Monday night game. We scored 2,353 and we're ranked 972. And our team this week and next week is a mess. Really bad. Every time we bring a player in, they get suspended. They have some COVID, they go to an COVID exposure site, a ruckman will fall on them, they'll roll their ankle, they'll have some sort of injury. Every time we bring someone in, something goes wrong. Whether they had injury history or not. So very frustrating year this year. So sort of looking forward to the end of the year, but still really want to see if we can finish top 1K. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, we'll go through the team. We got to field 2 or 3 rookies next week. Next week. So we'll figure that out. But yeah, this is how we lined up this week. Yeah, so I wasn't waiting for suspensions. My parents are watching The Voice. Very loud, so waiting for them to go to bed. But yeah, the suspensions just came out. Toby Green can't help himself, got to elbow someone. Just had 2 weeks off, Toby. Come on. And then Brayshaw. Never been suspended. Never had soft tissue history. But I bring him in. Now he has both. So, yeah, that's the problem. Brayshaw was so good last week. Scored 190. I don't know, had 40 touches. So they tagged him and then didn't deal with the tag very well. Basically, Jared Berry was roughing him up the whole game. And then Brayshaw got him back. But what goes through your brain to put your fingers in someone's eye? Like, what do you expect from that? I don't know. Very disappointing. Andy B, after being very happy with it last week. Not good. But yeah, we'll speak about the team. So, we didn't trade. Josh Kelly. Oh yeah, and then Friday night. What a wonderful start to Friday night. Game hasn't started. Josh Kelly late out after he rolled his ankle 3 times. Now he's a quad issue. So I worked that out, and then Toby elbows Dangerfield, my other forward. So we pretty much, I thought we were going to be down 3 players next week within the first 20 minutes of the round. So really bad start. And then Zorko 140. Tom Mitchell's actually our biggest problem now. I think his average is like 140, 130 post-buy or something stupid like that. So considering we could have got Mitchell, we were considering Kelly or Neil. We went for Kelly over Neil. Turns out both of them were stupid bad picks. And then Tom Mitchell's probably put 200, 300 points on both of them. So should have gone for Tom Mitchell. But at the time, Tom Mitchell was like 70, dropped a few 70s, a few 80s. Had a few games with like 2 or 3 contested possessions or something. So we move on. That's okay. Laird, good. Lloyd, solid. Whitfield was really good. Probably, that felt like unders, but that's okay. Short. Short's probably just a 95 average. I think it's just Dan Rioli's gone back for short now, so it's like whatever. Ridley's like whatever. Hope with Heppel out, thought he'd be a bit better of a score. And May was really good. Our Optus, plenty of room, plenty of space for marks and chipping around in defence. We could have fielded high more if we put Laird in the mids, but by the time we realised we could do that, Fife was already locked out. They played early. They played the second game of the round. Gold Coast kind of sucks. So that's my bad. We lost. We definitely would have fielded high more. I will do anything to not field this dude. Shea Bolton. 52 3-round average, and I brought him in for 420k. After averaging like 90 for the year. I don't know. But he checked out. Watching Bolton play is just... It's torture watching him play and having him on the field because he'll go for a spectacular mark. He'll mistime it by 2 seconds. I don't know. Why are you playing for highlights? Do the team thing. For real. Okay, Steele, unbelievable. Favorite player. 155 again. We were tossing up between McRae and Steele. We went Walsh VC, and it didn't really matter. So we take 155 from Jack Steele. 154, we'll take that all day from McRae. I think Oliver was tagged, sort of. Not sure. I did watch the game, but I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to Oliver. I just didn't see him. Thought he went missing for patches, but that's fine. Walsh rolled his ankle. Hopefully he's okay. That would be beneficial because our bench is under serious pressure this week. And that's the thing. We stressed all year for cover, and it's sort of paying off, even though we've compromised on primos, which has been bad. But we need Pine more. We need Bramble's been. We have fielded Bramble at least 6-7 times since we brought him in. Not because we wanted to, but because we had to. Obviously, like Kelly out and stuff like that. But yeah, he's been a bit of a savior, just covering up the mess that every time one of our forwards or midfielders are out, he covers us, which has been great. Brayshaw, already said enough on him. I mean, he did well to get 93. It was looking like I think first quarter was really poor and then like rocketed up to 50 points or something. So Andy B misses out on it. Probably would have got Hutchings tagged anyway, but still, he handled it okay, 93. Shea Bolton, I have had enough of this bloke. I don't know. It was just him or Taron Thomas, really, because we had to cover a forward. And then should have gone Taron Thomas. Even though Taron Thomas missed a game, he still put more points on than Bolton. 52 average in the 3 rounds. He's a rookie. He's also lost his mid. He was put a little bit more in the middle, but it's just, I don't know if it's attitude or whatever, but he's young. It's whatever. He averaged pretty well last year, so yeah. I think Enno was saying in the Discord, we're like, what is Hardwick doing? Put him in the midfield. Like, you guys getting smashed, destroyed at clearance, put him in the midfield. And then he was saying, well, all our small forwards suck. Castagna was out, someone else was out. So they needed that target up forward, but you're not getting any value out of him if you're not getting it down there. So I think Preston did play pretty well, I think. So that kind of got him going. But yeah, so Bramble, unreal. Thought he was underscored, but like you can't really wish much more for rookie scores. Gordon Grundy, I don't really want either next year, to be honest. No disrespect to Gorn. Grundy looks disinterested to me. Making a few more mistakes. Gorn is just using Jackson a lot more in the rucks, and I feel like he played Nick Nat as well, but I feel like they're going to need him more in the rucks, but we'll see. All unreal. Danger. Well, danger to Guthrie. We thought Guthrie was playing injured, and then the player we trade Guthrie to gets injured. So that's just how the game works. But yeah, just holding your trades means that you don't have to deal with backfire a lot. And that's all we've seen, so much backfiring this year. So bringing in trades, whether something's gone wrong with them, but yeah. At least 3/4 of the players we've brought in, they've missed a game for some stupid reason, but it's whatever. Rowan, unreal. I think, yeah, Rowan's a 130, 125 guy, solo ruck. So if you don't have Rowan, it might be a rough 2 weeks if he's fit and playing, but yeah, he's unbelievable. Jay-Z, that's fine. So Dale, the problem with Dale now is all their players are back from the Bulldogs, so I was aware of this when I brought him in, and I just thought, well, hopefully he averages enough to offset the last 3-4 rounds. Daniel's gone back. Daniel's taking some kickouts. Daniel's back to not being as influential as he has been over the past few weeks. I wonder if they move him up the ground a bit more with Daniel, but yeah, again, Essendon's tools, like Daniel can't do anything defending against what Essendon lined up with on the weekend. Not that it's his job to play on those tools, but some flankers can do it. Like sometimes Tom Stewart will get matched up on a taller player, not too often, but yeah, with Daniel, liability defensively still. So that hurts Dale. Hopefully they move him forward. Tobias, I wouldn't say he's underscored, but you look at his stat line and you're thinking, this is a 120, 130. And then you look at the clanger, I'm like, okay, it's a 100 score. So there's just so many clangers with him. And then Parker, I said we were going to put Parker over Bolton. We didn't. And we should have. Parker's outscored him 4 weeks in a row. Okay, so how do we line up? I've been whinging a lot this video. Need to let it all out. So, oh my god, we got a bench Brayshaw. Great. So this is what we do. Highmore comes on the field. We do that. Brayshaw, Bolton on the bench. So sad. And then Green's got to be benched, but we can loop Green. I think Finn plays Friday night. I think. No, Richmond plays Friday night. So we can loop either Bolton or Parker. And I think I'd rather loop Parker. And we can loop Bolton in the mids. So, yeah. So that's how we'll line up. Walsh hopefully gets up. We need Danger to get up. We need Kelly to get up. I think if you have a Mills owner, that is so rough. He has Achilles tendonitis now. So, yeah. Top 10 people with Mills. Yeah. Bad luck, I guess. Kind of sucks. Or anyone that's, especially if you're trying to win your league and you have Mills right now, you're probably losing your league. Yeah, super, super rough. But yeah, we got Baps in third at the moment. So fingers crossed he can get up, but seems like going to be a tough ask. But it might be down to 3 for the top few players. So see how the next few rounds unfold. He held Josh Kelly. We told him go Josh Kelly to Oliver 2 weeks ago, but I think he did something else. But this week I think he got rolling. So he has Josh Kelly. I think the other 2 traded Josh Kelly. I feel like everyone's traded Josh Kelly in the top 15 or so. So Kelly's fixture opens up and with a rest. So we need Josh Kelly to go big the next 2 weeks, especially for my own sake as well, because we are covering. A lot of people did trade Kelly, so we need to cover this like Brayshaw and Green. So filled in 3 rookies this week. So yeah. Anyway, that's enough from me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.